If you are like most people, you have probably heard that sleep deprivation can leave you feeling tired and disoriented. But what you may not know is that sleep deprivation can also affect your sex drive, memory, overall health, appearance, and even your weight loss. In this video, we are going to look at the 10 surprising and potentially life-altering effects of not getting enough sleep. So, stay tuned and enjoy the video. Effects on your judgment and learning skills. If you want to learn new skills, improve your performance, and become a more efficient worker, you will have to make sure you are getting a good night's sleep, at least 7 to 9 hours every night. It's well known that sleep deprivation can negatively impact your productivity and concentration the next day. But what's less well known is that sleep deprivation can also negatively impact your judgment, memory, and learning. This means you won't be as sharp mentally during the day and won't retain as much of your knowledge or actions. Sleep deprivation affects almost every part of the brain, but research has placed particular emphasis on the hippocampus, the area of the brain responsible for memory development and learning. Because sleep deprivation can significantly impair judgment, it's common for people with sleep loss to make errors, which can cause serious damage if your job involves making fast and important decisions. Causes accidents. Sleep deprivation has contributed to some of the world's greatest catastrophes, such as the 1979 Three Mile Island nuclear accident, the oil spill at Exxon Valdez, the 1986 Chernobyl nuclear meltdown, and more. But sleep deprivation is also a major public safety risk on the roads every day. Drowsiness slows reaction time almost as much as drinking and driving. According to the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration, fatigue is a contributing factor in nearly 100,000 car crashes and more than 1,500 crash-related fatalities annually in the United States. The risk is highest among young people under the age of 25. Sleep loss and poor quality sleep can also cause accidents and injuries at work. One study found that workers who reported excessive daytime workiness had significantly higher rates of work accidents, especially repeated work accidents. Effects on your planning skills. After 36 hours of sleep deprivation, your brain's ability to organize and plan your time and activities will be out of whack. Studies show that a large portion of your brain, the part responsible for scheduling operations to begin and end, will simply stop working, even after a couple of days of sleep deprivation. This is why sleep-deprived people tend to stay in a cycle of doing the same thing over and over, repeating the same action, or walking around in a fog of doubt rather than making a decision. For example, what kind of rice would you like to buy at the supermarket? Most of us don't think much about it. Maybe we care about the calorie content or look for a sustainability logo. But a sleep-deprived person can take minutes to decide on the rice they want to buy. And you can imagine shopping for groceries taking a minimum of 10 minutes to decide on each product. Kills sex drive. Research shows that men and women with low sleep frequency have lower libido than men and women with high sleep frequency. This can be caused by hormonal changes, nervous system issues, or simply because sex just isn't as enjoyable when you are tired. It's something people don't talk about enough. If you are losing so much sleep, and if you can't seem to get in the mood for sex, it's time to take another look at your schedule. We are not saying that frequent sex is essential for a healthy relationship or happy life, but low libido can be a problem when it interferes with relationships or lowers self-esteem. It's an intimate and nuanced situation. So, if you have this issue, talk to your partner about it. Or if you think it will help, talk to your sex and relationship therapist about this. Depression. Over time, sleep deprivation and sleep disorders can increase the risk of developing depression. A 2005 Sleep in America survey found that people with depression or anxiety had a higher likelihood of sleeping less than 6 hours a night. The most common sleep disorder is insomnia, and insomnia is linked to depression more than any other sleep disorder. In fact, one of the first signs of depression is insomnia. Loss of sleep often worsens depression symptoms, and treating sleep disorders can improve depression and its symptoms. A 2007 study on 10,000 people found that those with insomnia were 5 times more likely to develop depression than those without insomnia. Lack of sleep ages your skin. Even if you have a full-on skincare regimen that includes cleansers, serums, eye creams, and moisturizers, it won't do you any good if you are sleep deprived all the time. The short-term symptoms of sleep deprivation include puffiness, dark circles, and drooping eyelids. While these symptoms will go away if you get back into a regular sleep cycle, the long-term consequences of chronic sleep deprivation will linger as you get older. Sleep deprivation interferes with the body's ability to recover from life's stressors, such as sun exposure, blue light, environmental toxins, and other stressors. Poor sleep can also slow down the production of collagen, elastin, and other skin-supporting hormones, such as human growth hormone and cortisol, which are essential for the health of the skin. All of this can contribute to premature skin aging. Can make you gain weight. Lack of sleep indirectly impedes weight loss in many ways. Without adequate sleep, you are less likely to exercise in the morning. You may make poor food choices, and you may eat more than you burn in calories. In general, sleep deprivation can simply crush your desire to be healthy. Aside from food cravings and reduced exercise, scientists think there may be a biological connection between sleep loss and weight gain. Insufficient sleep can cause imbalances in hormone levels, neurotransmitters, and other vital chemicals, which affect appetite and satiety cues. Bad memory. Have you ever thought about how our grandparents remembered things so well? What did they do differently that allowed them to recall the date of what may seem like the most random of things, while we struggle to remember what our parents said just a few short days ago? Research has shown that sleep strengthens our memories. It's the time of day when our brains strengthen certain neural connections and consolidate the lessons we have learned throughout the day. It also prunes out the unnecessary memories that aren't needed for later use. If you don't get enough sleep, your brain won't be able to do its job properly, and you will be more likely to forget even the most recent event. As a result, your long-term memory from this time of your life will be patchy with many missing and confusing aspects. Increases the risk of heart disease. If you get less than 7 hours of sleep a night, you are more likely to develop high blood pressure, which is a major risk factor for heart disease, heart attack, or stroke. The National Sleep Foundation says that people of any age, weight, or whether or not they smoke or exercise are more likely to have high blood pressure. If you get a good night's sleep, you should see your blood pressure drop about 10 to 20% during the night. But if you don't get enough sleep, you won't see your blood pressure dip at night. Studies have shown that even a small increase in nighttime blood pressure can increase your chances of developing heart disease. A chronic lack of sleep also affects your body's ability to manage stress hormones. Over time, this chronic stress can contribute to the development of a heart attack. Effects on your professional life. When your brain and body are exhausted throughout the day, and your body and brain feel under pressure, your work performance deteriorates. When you become distracted, you can't focus on the task at hand and become easily forgetful. You can't process information quickly and increase your response time, meaning your ability to make quick decisions takes a hit. This can have serious consequences for your professional life, as you may be taken for granted or worse, ignored for valuable projects. According to research by Hult International Business School, sleep deprivation damages working professionals' ability to perform at their best, and they suffer physical and emotional damage, lack of concentration, and decreased creativity. Sleep deprivation is also often linked to sudden mood swings and disruptive behaviors. With chronic sleep deprivation, you may experience irritable and unprofessional interactions at the workplace, which is a major obstacle to professional growth. Before we wrap up, if you would like to learn more fun facts, check out the links in the description. Thank you for watching the video, and if you like this video, please press the like button and subscribe to the channel for more videos like this.